Good evening, everyone. The Bark River Raceway was the place to be today to see some of the best off-roaders and one of the toughest courses to drive on. No pro light races, no problem for race fans. Here's one of the events that brought excitement, 4x4 formula racing. This event has 2 flags, which means there is a break in the middle, but that doesn't stop Dan Badeau from taking the lead early on. Badeau would eventually keep that lead all the way to the finish line for the victory. He would take away the trophy on day 1. The future stars of off-road racing made an appearance as well. They would race a short circuit, keep an eye on the green wheels. He would establish his lead early on. We were only seconds into this race, though, when we had our very first multiple truck crash. No worries, though. They were separated and able to continue. The driver of the lead truck is named Easton, and he made sure to keep his lead. He would eventually find his way to the victory and a podium visit. The pro light races weren't competing, but the Kleiman name was well represented. That is Cody Kleiman in the blue 48 UTV. This was the inaugural Bark River UTV race, and Cody Kleiman dominated the other 2 competitors and took the checker flag here. Cody Kleiman had a strong performance and was just happy to be back in the seat racing again.
It's fun just to come out here and have fun. It's pretty much stock machines and go out there and go on a big racetrack where all the other guys race, and it's just fun to get out there. And there's only 3 of us today, but hopefully tomorrow there'll be some more.
Bark River will continue to host races tomorrow on the International Raceway. Practice laps begin at 9 o'clock a.m. Races get going around 10:50 a.m. The 48th annual UP Championship Rodeo in Iron River had a very good second show. In the saddle bronc riding, Freeburg, Illinois' Keith Brower drew Silver Spoon and wowed the crowd with this ride.
All right.
The Cowboys just gave us a score of 79 points. Come on. Ryan Alexander, Iceman Miller, they won the round yesterday. They want to do it again, Iceman. Yeah! How about a time of 7.7 and the crowd goes wild. All right. We're riding. Let's do it. Colin River. Go!
The third and final show was tonight before an even bigger crowd, a very successful weekend for the rodeo. The 3rd annual Red Earth Classic mountain bike event has several changes, a new start and finish at Jackson Mine in Negaunee. This is the start of the 20-mile loader and the 12-mile dozer. For the casual rider, the start also meant running or walking your bike up the first hill. Cyclists meandered through all kinds of paths, including some along the Heritage Trail between Negaunee and Ishpeming. Ryan Pizziola of Negaunee was the men's 12-mile winner in 52 minutes, 10.9 seconds, winning by 38 seconds. Marquette's Michelle Basel won the women's 12-mile in 57 minutes, 12.6 seconds, finishing right after her son. Todd Tollefson of Lawrence won the men's 20-mile loader in a little under 1 hour and 23 minutes. Katie McLeod of Hancock took the women's 20-mile in just over 1 hour 35 minutes. The 32-mile race is called the Beast between the 6 and 7 mile mark. The cyclists go very close to the Ishpeming ski jump. About 100 yards west of the jump here are the top 3 grinding their way up the hill. Sheboygan, Wisconsin's Brian Motter edged Ishpeming's Tyler Gaither for first place in just over 2 hours and 12 minutes. Duluth's Sarah Kylander Johnson won the women's beast in a little over 2 hours, 34 minutes, winning by 40 minutes. UP LGA tournament in Gladstone. Here's the shot of the day by Rosie Spindler. She almost chips this one in for birdie. Look at how close the shot lands to the cup. There were a few deer spectators out on 18 watching the tournament, and yes, I do mean the animal. Heidi Olsen from Oakcrest in Norway chips this one close to the cup as well. She had a strong finish to her day. Christy Markell from Pine Grove in Iron Mountain tries this long putt for a chance at birdie. She would eventually par the hole. This event continues tomorrow from Irish Oaks Golf Course in Gladstone. Marquette native Jordan Jermu is playing in the Optimist International Junior Golf Championship in Palm Beach Garden, Florida. This is a tournament for 12 and 13-year-old boys. Jermu is currently tied for 36th with a score of 80, shooting 8 over par. Junior softball state tournament in Taylor, Delta County faces Sand Creek in the state semifinals. You see fifth inning scoreless game when Allison Summer comes up off the bench. She gets the base hit and advances on a bad throw to second. Sydney Hero smacks this one to get to short. They get her at first base, but it does get a run in. Delta County goes up 1-0. Now we're in the 7th inning. The game is tied at 1-1 when Maddie Griffin fought off several pitches, and with 2 strikes on her, she gets a base hit to score the go-ahead run 2-1, and she also would go to second on this one. And a big hit here by Gabby Salo, who had a great pitching performance as well. It goes to the fence and would bring around several scorers there, and that would give a 4-1 lead to Delta County. They do advance. They'll take on Beaverton in the state championship game on Sunday. Some more scores in junior softball semifinals. Delta County beat Crosswell Lexington 2-1. Beaverton beat Sault Ste. Marie 11-3. In the second games, of course, Beaverton beat Georgetown 5-1 and Delta County beat Sand Creek 4-1. UP sectional championships for 10 and 11-year-olds. Escanaba defeated Marquette 9-4. Escanaba will represent UP in Petoskey. In junior baseball districts in Gladstone, Kingsford beat Escanaba 13-4. They advanced to take on Norway in the championship. Norway would defeat Kingsford 15-2. And of course, Escanaba had a great day in senior girls softball. You see the scores there. And of course, for more sports scores and highlights, visit us online at uppermichigansource.com.
All I can say about that rodeo footage, better them than me.
Oh yeah, definitely. And a big night out of Green Bay. Brett Favre inducted into the Packers Hall of Fame, so a big storyline out there. We'll have footage and everything like that coming up tomorrow and probably throughout the week.
Saw a bit of that. Good for him.
Definitely.
All right, thank you, Ethan. Still to come in your TV6 Late News, we'll take a little listen to some tunes from the Hiawatha Music Fest when we come back.